Raiders versus the Duke Shoot Browns. Stay tuned after the intro.
When you have great coaches, then after you have great coaches, you get great players. You have a great organization, and you tell them one thing: just win, baby.
This is Raiders Allegiance with Lunatic Raider. Welcome to the dark side.
What is the deal, Raider Nation? Welcome to another episode of Raiders Allegiance with yours truly, Lunatic Raider. Today we're going to be diving into the matchup between our Las Vegas Raiders and the Cleveland shit-stained Browns. Now, in case y'all haven't heard the news, they're in COVID protocol in the organization with the Browns, and they're possibly looking at Saturday's game without their head coach, starting quarterback, number one receiver, and a whole list of other players. That's just the main ones that I see that can change the way this game outcome. But we're back at it again. It's all on the Raiders to get out there and perform and get this victory, even if the other team is shorthanded. We're going to be missing a couple of players too. Trayvon Mullen looks like he's out. Darren Waller is still out. So now you got to look for other players to go ahead and step up, take over their role, and produce. But that's the key thing. They have to produce. So offensive line got to do better. So the run game can do better. So Carr can do better. The defense got to do better in coverage. And it's the same old, man, since last week, since we got dragged by the Kansas City Chiefs. But let's see if this team feels like they can pull themselves up from the bootstraps and continue on and go on a win streak of a 4-0 type win streak and get us into the playoffs, or are they cashing it in and quitting? Is this team quitting on us? That's what I want to know. So going into this game Saturday against the Browns, the only thing that I can do, that I am going to do, is expect the worst and hope for the best. Because the worst is what we've been seeing these past few weeks. You know what I mean? And, man, I'm ready for a W and another W and another W and another one. And get this thing going again, man, because there's some talent on this team. That's undeniable. There's talent on this team. But whether this team can go out there and still be focused and still be consistent and go out there and move the ball and score points. The red zone is our kryptonite on both the defense and the offense. We like bottom. Our offense can't score in the red zone, and our defense can't stop nobody in the red zone. Come on, man. We getting hit with a double-edged sword. And that's the two statistics that we really need the most. We need to put up touchdowns in the red zone. We need to stop touchdowns in the red zone. So the defense and the offense, y'all both share the blame in this, because it's not acceptable. We can't win like that. It's just not, it ain't gonna happen. So, you know what I mean? It's on that team. It's gut check time. It's gut check. The season ain't over. Mathematically, we still in pursuit of a playoff berth. But you know how math goes. It can change down the line. A couple of, couple variables in the equation can change the outcome of the answer. But it starts with the heart of this team. Does this team have heart? Can this team go into Cleveland against a shorthanded Cleveland Brown team and win? If they can't do this, there's no hope for no playoffs. I'm sure you got to be optimistic, but your optimism can only go as far as what that team shows you they can and will do. So that's it. Raiders got to be able, the offensive line got to protect, the run game got to wake up, Carr got to be able to be on point, receivers got to catch the ball, defense got to be able to cover. Defense got to stop people from scoring in the red zone. we got to get more pressure. It's the whole team, period. The whole team, period, has to play better. You know what I mean? I hope there's no players that just coming to get a check now and cashing it in and ain't giving their all in practice, which practice dictates your play, you know what I mean, in the real game. We'll see though. We'll see. I'm never gonna give up this shield, you know what I mean? Never gonna happen. Now I could be disappointed in the production and the effort of this team, and I will criticize my team. I don't give a damn if it's Derek Carr, if it's the offensive line, if it's the coaching calls, if it's the defense coverage. You getting criticized. Because as fans of the Raider Nation, we put way too much money behind y'all. You know what I mean? Whether it's tickets, merchandise, we support you. Now what you have to do is go out there and give us a product that we can all cheer about, get behind, be motivated. That's what franchises do. Real franchises. I'm tired of hearing all this stuff in the news about we're dysfunctional, and I mean, we have our issues. Everybody has their issues. It just seemed like it just all dumped all those on us all at once. But the same thing that'll make you laugh will make you cry. Because that same turmoil can also bring a team together and gut check their ass and make them all go out there as brothers and go win some games. And that's all we expect as fans of the nation, is for our team to come together, get out there on the field, and get us some wins. It ain't like you can't do it. Hell, you got 6 wins already. It's just you got one more loss than wins. And we need to reverse that and get more wins than losses if we expect to try to get to the playoffs. Now, if we get hot and go 4 in a row against the Browns, I think we got the Broncos, the Colts, and the Chargers. If we can pull that off against 4 AFC teams, we got a chance. We got a chance. But it depends on our production. Does this team quit on us? Or did the team quit on the coach and the coaches? That's the key. Did they quit on the coach? The interim coach? We'll see. Saturday's right around the corner. We got 2 days, and it's going down. Just hopefully this team can go ahead and get out there and shake off the boogeyman and get on that field and become the boogeyman. So, you know what I mean? I'm going to keep this video short and sweet, to the point. We know what we got to do to win. We've been knowing this for the past few weeks, but they just have not been executing and doing it. Use Deshaun Jackson. Offensive line got to be smarter. Cut down the penalties, no turnovers. Run the ball, be efficient with your passes, receivers catch the ball, score in the red zone, defense cover, keep the big play from happening, and stop teams from scoring in the red zone, and we will win. That's a guarantee. If the Raiders do all this and put it all together, we will win, regardless if it's a full roster that the Browns play with or if it's a skeleton crew, which they're playing with Saturday. We'll see. I guess they got to get tested twice before the game. If they come back with 2 negatives, they can play. Let's see if it's just false positives, because you ain't going to just get rid of COVID in like one day and not be negative if you tested positive already. It don't work that way. But we'll see what kind of voodoo that Cleveland come up with, the voodoo. You know what I mean? So with that being said, before I let y'all tiptoe up out of here, do me a solid. Please subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified of all the content that I drop. And I'd like to thank you guys for watching Raiders Allegiance with yours truly, Lunatic Raider. And I'm out.